There are new enemy variants and possible new enemies too in the Edge of Fate. Today we discuss the mysteries of these new foes, what we know so far, strange connections to the past, and armies that have risen recently. Welcome Guardians, let's dive right in. So let's first start off by saying there could be other mysteries Bungie is holding close to their chest when it comes to enemies and what we'll see on this planet. We've seen some gameplay and images of the environment, but overall things are a mystery. We know the 9 are included somehow, but we didn't see Orin in the gameplay or have any information about the major enemy we'll face. Is it just the Fallen and the Vex? Is it something else? I'm probably getting my hopes up, but I mean just look at the environment. You have strange eggs everywhere. The corruption even taking over some of the enemies, which you'll see in this video. What we do know though is that some of our old enemies are back with new twists. Let's first start with a strange fallen house. On the surface of Kepler, we see Fallen who still wear green banners. If you played way back in Destiny 1, you may remember that these are in fact the House of Exile. Their grimoire card said this: "There is more than a whiff of desolation about these Fallen. Their ranks are swollen with dregs, their rags threadbare. Perhaps this is a new house, gathered from the outcast malcontents and disgraced castaways of the others, galvanized by pride or hate or the desire for freedom. Be watchful. If this is true, they will surely be hungry to secure their position, and that may drive them to bold action." Kate 6 once even said, "They live among the hive. Of course they're crazy." These Fallen were seen in Destiny 1 on the moon in certain locations, and you can see how strange they are. They had no leaders. They didn't believe in the Kel system that other Fallen houses did. They were mainly built of outcasts and had a large number of dregs. On the moon, you would see them fighting Hive as we push through locations like the Temple of Crota and the Shrine of Oryx.
The Guardian's last report said he captured this old accelerator from an unknown Fallen house. Here, let's see what he left behind. His notes. They're all about a place called the Temple of Crota. It's not far from here. Sounds like a death trap. I'm picking up Fallen activity. Heavier than normal. Something's got them worked up. I'll stay on it. The Fallen. They're invading the Hellmouth? If I translated these Fallen comms correctly, one of their barons is here. They don't crawl out of their skiffs too often. Sounds like an opportunity. Got him. That's one less baron to worry about.
During the House of Wolves, Skolas would try to recruit different Fallen houses under his banner. Most of them would join. He would go to different planets, recruit, say, the House of Winter and others. But the Exile was different. They were like, nah, we're good. We don't even believe in the whole Kel system. We have our own beliefs and goals that we follow. From the Kel of Kel's card, Petra says, "So, any other Fallen houses hiding he'll try to convert?" Varric says, "He may seek to gather the exiles, but they will not follow. They follow none. No Kel, no Archon." What about this House of Rain, the prophecy you keep quoting? House of Rain lost in whirlwind. No survivors, but I keep their prophecies. You think many claim to be Kell of Kells, but none have. House Judgment, closest thing to peace the fallen ever know. Huh, maybe you are the Kell of Kells. Varric, distracted by the screen. Looks like Skolas returns to Venus. I'll find the Guardian. So that card was from Destiny 1, but also interesting now considering Skolas is back in Destiny 2, brought back an episode Revenant by Fikrul and could be a new Scorn leader. But when Destiny 2 came out, most of the Fallen abandoned their banners and became one mega house in the House of Dusk, after losing Ether, their leadership, and supplies. The outcome of, Guardians and other alien species killing them over years. Some of the members of the House of Exile joined the House of Dusk, but specifically 8 dregs among their ranks went on to become the Scorn Barons, the ones who would rampage through the Reef with Aldrin Sov. That was the known end of the Exiles though. We now see them in the Edge of Fate on Kepler once more. And in my opinion, there could be a couple of options. The first is that they were surviving members of the House of Exile that found themselves on this planetoid somehow. Or the other option, they were brought here through some strange time anomaly. Either way, we are told by Bungie through the reveal that the Elixni are looking for something called the Giver. And they are seen sort of corrupted by the environment's growths and eggs. What looks like fallen buildings or ships have these growths in containment, or they tried to contain them. The weird thing is though that it seems some of the fallen are corrupted with these things, and others look completely normal, pristine green colors and armor. So either they are experimenting on their own kind, or some have fallen to Kepler's natural environment. We see new flying fallen called Corsairs that have jets attached to their feet, mysterious technology also on their faces. Other members of this House of Exile, like the Dregs, are seen wielding Strand. So it seems in their desperation they found info about this Giver, something or someone, maybe a member of the Nine, who can help them in their eyes. Also remember that in Vesper's host, the Fallen there were corrupted by what seemed to be a Vex AI built by Clovis. It made the Fallen build the anomaly, which messages from Lodi and probably Kepler came through. So it isn't too crazy to think that these Fallen here in Kepler could also be altered and changed. Speaking of the Vex, they are also in our next DLC, and whatever happened on Vesper Station may have just been the start. The Vex have always been interested in anomalies, especially involving time. If they can manipulate time and reality to an end state where they are victorious, that's their goal. So far from trailers and images, we've seen normal precursor Vex units, and also Vex belonging to the Nessian Schism, which are the Conductor's Vex. So this also brings up another question. Is Maya Sundaresh the Conductor involved in sending them here? Did they find their way here on their own? That of course remains to be seen. Maya still exists somewhere with her Echo of Command somewhere in the Vex network. Time shenanigans though fit the Vex perfectly too, so they'll be back, but beyond that we don't have much. There are some new Vex units we've seen though, like these. But anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for today's video. I really hope we do get to see more enemies, even if it's just fauna, say, we find on Kepler instead of alien enemies. But I guess we'll see. We did just have the Dread come out last year, an entire new faction of enemies, so I'm not sure if it's something Bungie was able to spin up in a short amount of time. It would make the fan base go pretty crazy though, so let's hope. But if you'd like to see some more Destiny news, lore, and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.